शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपं ज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते। Hari Om. Deepavali is the festival of Deepavali, means diyas in a row. The Vedic hymn says, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, from darkness to light. Pursue the path of light and attain liberation.
Diya or Deepa removes the darkness and spreads light all around. On this occasion, we need to act in the similar way, invoking the consciousness with the removal of all our bad attitudes and ignorance. If each and every one of us becomes a diya, then the whole world will look like a huge row of deepas and unified Deepavali.
Dhanvantri Trayodasi, the first day of this celebration. When Lord Dhanvantri came to us with the Amrita Kalash of spiritual medicine of Ayurveda, this knowledge helped mankind to fight against any ill health, even death.
As per Vedanta, Sharira Madhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhyam. Body is the best means of practicing dharma. Hence, being sincere in improving one's health physically as well as mentally is absolutely mandatory.
As a consequence comes the next day, Naraka Chaturdasi. When Narakasur had crossed all his limits by misutilizing his mind and body, Lord Krishna had to kill Narakasur and liberate the 16,000 daughters of Devatas who were captivated by Narakasur. As per the request of the daughters, Lord Krishna had to marry them.
So we can understand from this that Narakasur is the ignorance and the complete darkness within us. And the 16,000 daughters of the Devatas are the vasanas or the desires that we possess. So when we lay down all our desires or the vasanas in the feet of Lord, our ignorance automatically burns out. And we sublimate with the God and become one with Him.
In this state of devotion and sublimation, we are supposed to celebrate Deepavali when we are absolutely focused in God. Ishavasya Upanishad says, Tena tyaktena bhunjitaha.
Enjoyment is possible only once one has developed a proper detachment. In such a sense, the mind fixes towards the highest or the God. So, after then we radiate ample amount of happiness just like the diyas all around.
Ma Mahalakshmi, who is the incarnation of universal health, wealth, victory, fertility, harmony, beauty, joy and enlightenment, loves to stay in our lives when we invoke her with such intention in our lives.
On this occasion, we invoke Lord Ganesha with his whole family into our lives. Bhagwan Vigna Vinashaka, Ma Riddhi Siddhi, Labha Shubha, Ma Santoshi Mata, Tushti Pushti, and Amoda, and Pramoda.
The names itself indicate that we will be full of happiness when we invoke them in our lives.
According to Kathopanishad, the young spiritual seeker Nachiketa attained the highest and the secret knowledge of immortality, which was revealed to him by Lord Yama, the Lord of Death.
According to certain folk stories, on this day, Lord Ram returned to Ayodhya from his 14 years of exile after defeating Ravana. When Lord Ram wasn't there, Ayodhya was in complete darkness. But now they all have lit lamps and are welcoming their Lord, and the city is bright and lighted.
In the absence of Lord Rama, the village was in complete darkness, which indicates our ignorance. When, just like the people of Ayodhya, we invoke Bhagwan into our life is lighted in the presence of consciousness.
Jains also celebrate this day because Mahavir Jain, who was one of the last Tirthankaras, attained Nirvana.
On this day, Sikhs celebrate their Bandi Chhod Divas as their Guru Hari Gobind Singh was released from the imprisonment of Jahangir.
While getting Sanjeevani booty for Lakshman's treatment, Hanumanji brought the Gandhamardan or Dronagiri Parvat. Once Lakshman was better, Hanumanji took it back halfway and left it in Vrindavan.
When the sages meditating in the mountain inquired about themselves from Hanumanji, he blessed them that they will be worshipped in the Dwapar Yuga along with Krishna, the mountain being named as Govardhan Parvat. Giri Govardhan Pujan was started at Braja in the behest of Lord Sri Krishna and still continues as a tradition.
People do worship cows and Giri Govardhan Parvat to indicate cooperative existence amongst the ecological system, nature and mankind.
On this day, Bali Raja had shown utmost surrender to the Vaman avatar of Lord Vishnu. So Bhagwan had blessed him as the king of Sutalaloka, which is much higher than Devaloka.
It is considered that on this day, Lord Yama visits his sister Yamuna. Thus, to commemorate this, brothers visit their sister's house.
Sisters put tilak on their brother's forehead and wish them long lives. This is known as Bhai Dooj.
These are the 5 days of celebrations of Deepavali.
It was a small jest in our part to put forward that Deepavali is not about aggrandization.
Fairly, it is about invoking the supreme consciousness and spreading happiness all around.
If you like our videos, please subscribe our channel as we'll be soon getting you lot of such concepts.
Please share to spread the culture.
Happy Deepavali! Hari Om!